My child, I come to you not in judgment, but in truth. I come not to shake your world apart, but to rearrange it in divine alignment. For there is a storm in your heart, a one that has been brewing silently beneath your ribs, behind your smiles, in the quiet questions you dare not ask aloud. And now, beloved, Heaven has sent me to give you the answer you already feel echoing in the hollow of your chest. Yes, this man loves you so much. His heart is not immune to your presence. Your laughter lives inside his memory like a sacred melody that he can't stop humming. Your words have become his refuge, your loyalty, his comfort. He watches you when you're not looking. He aches for your prayers. He walks through his days with you tucked like a secret between his ribs. You've touched him in a place no one else ever reached. But, my precious one, there is another woman. And you know it, don't you? You may not have seen the full picture yet, but the fragments have begun to form. The signs whisper in your spirit. The inconsistencies, the distant glances, the unspoken hesitations, the way his eyes dim just slightly when her name appears on his phone, all of it is speaking, and you've tried to silence the knowing with love, with patience, with hope. But I am an angel of truth. I do not come to stir confusion, but to set your soul free from it. The woman he is entangled with is not just a passing figure. No, she is someone who holds a kind of history with him, a thread from his past or a habit from his wounds. She knows parts of him that are built on survival, not sincerity. She feeds the shadow in him that you've been trying to heal with your light. While your love calls him higher, her presence permits him to remain the same. You see, she does not challenge him to be better, she comforts the broken version of him that refuses to grow. She is not you. He knows it. He feels it every time he compares your grace to her manipulation, your truth to her games, your prayers to her pressure. And yet, he remains caught, not because he loves her more, but because he fears losing the safety of what is familiar. This other woman represents who he used to be. You represent who he is called to become. But here is the pain. Child, love is not enough when the soul is divided. He may love you deeply, but if his actions are still rooted in secrecy, if his loyalty is splintered between truth and convenience, then his love becomes a weapon rather than a wing. It wounds instead of lifts. And you, my dear, were not sent to be half-loved, to be an option. To be the one who waits while he figures out what he should have known from the moment he saw you, that you are heir, and heaven sent, and worthy of being chosen without hesitation. Heaven watches what man tries to hide. I was there when you cried alone at night, when you begged God for clarity. I saw your faithfulness even in silence. I saw you forgive what others would have walked away from. I saw you give him chance after chance, praying that love would transform what logic warned you about. You didn't stay out of weakness, you stayed because you believed in him. You stayed because your heart was loyal. But now, listen, love must never cost you your peace. And loyalty to someone else should never mean betrayal to yourself. The woman he's involved with carries chains. Not physical honors but spiritual. She is bound to him through soul ties, guilt, manipulation, or past sins. And though he knows it isn't love, he hasn't found the strength to sever it. He's afraid. Not of losing Hera, but of facing what her departure would demand: accountability, growth, truth. And here you are, glowing with divine love, holding the kind of healing that could change his life. But healing hurts before it helps. It requires honesty. It requires letting go of poison disguised as comfort. And he hasn't done that yet. But I must ask you something difficult, child. How long will you wait in the doorway of someone else's indecision? How long will you water a garden that someone else keeps strand pulling? You deserve more than borrowed time. More than promises wrapped in delay. You deserve a love that is not shared. A love that arrives without luggage from a past it refuses to let go of. A love that meets you in the open, not in shadows. Let me tell you what you already sense: he's trying to let her go. But he hasn't. He says he's protecting you, but he's really protecting his secret. He says he's confused, but confusion is not a reason to keep breaking your heart. You were not created to be someone's second choice. You were not created to be compared. You were created to be honored, to be cherished, to be loved with clarity and fire and peace. And this man, though he may truly love you, cannot carry you both in his heart and expect to honor either woman rightly. This is not about choosing who is better. This is about choosing what is right. If he is the man heaven has for you, he will return with repentance, not excuses. With action, not delay. With deliverance, not drama. He will cut the soul tie with the other woman, and not out of obligation, but out of reverence for the love he has with you. He will not ask you to prove your worth by waiting longer. He will prove his own by making room for you fully. And if he does not, that is your answer. You cannot save a man from what he refuses to surrender. You cannot rescue someone who hides behind half-truths and keeps you bound by emotional debt. You were sent to love him, not lose yourself trying to fix him. So listen, my child, hear the sound of your own spirit crying out. The ache in your chest is not love, it's grief. Grief over what could have been if he had chosen better. Grief over what your heart believed, what your prayers covered, what your soul held with gentleness while his hands held contradiction. Let me whisper this into your soul: you are not forgotten. You are not foolish. You are not less than this other woman. And you are not here to fight for space in a heart that should have been yours alone. There is a love heaven is preparing for you, a love that does not require hiding. A love that does not divide itself. A love that meets you where you are and asks, where have you been? A love that will thank you for your patience and redeem the time that was wasted on someone else's indecision. But to reach that love, you must stop shrinking to fit inside someone else's confusion. You must dare to walk away, if necessary, and not in bitterness, but in faith. Faith that what is yours will not require games. Faith that what is divine will not come with deception. Faith that if this man truly loves you, he will find his way back a free, whole, ready. And if he doesn't, then heaven has someone who will. So breathe, my beautiful soul. Your tears have been seen, Your prayers have been heard. Your worth is not measured by his ability to choose rightly, it is measured by the God who formed you with purpose. And that purpose is too precious to be paused for someone still flirting with their past. This is your permission to let go if you need to. Or to step back and let truth unfold. You don't need to chase answers. They are coming. And when they do, you will not be confused anymore. You will be free. Free to love without fear. Free to be chosen without competition. Free to be seen for the fullness of who you are, not the half-love someone gives when they're still holding on to what they should have released long ago. He loves you. But love, without truth, becomes a cage. And heaven wants to set you free. If this message speaks to you, don't stay silent. Type claim this message in the comments. Let your angels see your faith. Let heaven witness your courage. And share this word with someone else who needs it. Let the truth break chains. Let the light lead love home. The storm in your heart, my child, is not a punishment. It's a signal. It's your soul stirring, telling you that something is out of alignment. You've felt it for a while now, haven't you? The way your spirit catches on the edges of his hesitation, the way your joy dims when you sense he's not fully present. You've tried to push it down, to cover it with love, to drown it in hope. But truth has a way of rising, doesn't it? It bubbles up, no matter how much you try to ignore it. And that truth is what I'm here to help you face, here not to hurt you, but to guide you toward freedom. This man, the one who holds your heart, he does love you. His feelings for you are real. When he looks at you, he sees something divine, something that makes his soul pause. Your laughter, your kindness, your strength, they've carved a space in him that no one else can fill. He thinks of you when he's alone. He carries your words like a treasure. Your presence is a light he didn't expect, a warmth he didn't know he needed. You've changed him, even if he doesn't always say it. You've shown him what love can be, what it should be. And that's why this hurts so much, because his love for you is real, but it's not whole. There's another woman, and her shadow lingers in his life like a ghost he hasn't banished. You've sensed her, haven't you? Maybe it's in the way he pulls back when you get too close to the truth. Maybe it's the moments when his attention drifts, when his phone lights up and he turns it away too quickly. Or maybe it's just a feeling, a quiet knowing in your gut that something isn't right. You've tried to dismiss it, to tell yourself it's nothing, that you're imagining things. But you're not. Your spirit is speaking, and it's telling you what your eyes haven't fully seen yet. This other woman, she's not a stranger to him. She's tied to him by something deeper than a fleeting moment. Maybe it's a shared past, a history that shaped him before you came along. Maybe it's a connection born from his pain, his mistakes, his unhealed wounds. Whatever it is, she represents a part of him that he hasn't let go of. Not because she's better than you, oh, my child, she is not. But because she's familiar. She's a habit, a crutch, a piece of his old self that he's afraid to release. Your love challenges him to grow, to step into the man he's meant to be. Her presence lets him stay comfortable in the man he was. And that's where the conflict lies. He's caught between two worlds: the one you're offering, full of light and growth and truth, and the one she represents, full of shadows and stagnation and secrets. He knows you're different. He feels the difference every time you speak, every time you pray for him, every time you love him without asking for anything in return. But knowing isn't enough. Feeling isn't enough. Love, without action, is just a beautiful word. And his actions are telling you a story his words might not admit. You've seen the signs, haven't you? The way he hesitates when you ask certain questions. The way he changes the subject when you get too close to the truth. The way his promises feel heavy, like they're carrying the weight of something unsaid. You've tried to love him through it. You've prayed for him, forgiven him, waited for him. You've poured your heart into this, believing that your love could bridge the gap, that it could heal what's broken in him. And maybe it could if he were ready to let it. But he's not. Not yet. And that's the hardest truth to face. You can't make someone choose you. You can't make someone let go of what they're holding on to, even if it's hurting them. Even if it's hurting you. I see you, my child. I see the nights you've spent crying, wondering what you did wrong, wondering if you're enough. I see the moments you've questioned your worth, asking why he can't see what you see, why he can't choose what you know is right. I see the way you've held on to hope, even when it felt like a rope, burning your hands. You're not weak for staying. You're not foolish for believing. You're human, and your heart is beautiful, and your love is powerful. But love, no matter how pure, cannot thrive in a heart that's divided. This other woman, she's not your enemy. She's not the problem. The problem is his choice, his indecision, his refusal to let go of what no longer serves him. She's a symptom of his unhealed heart, not a reflection of your worth. She's a mirror showing him his past, while you're a window to his future. But he has to choose which one to look through. And right now, he's standing in the middle, looking both ways, unable to move forward because he's too afraid to let go of what's behind him. You deserve more than this, my child. You deserve a love that doesn't make you question your place. A love that doesn't leave you wondering if you're enough. A love that doesn't ask you to share your space with someone else's shadow. You were created for a love that sees you, chooses you, honors you. A love that doesn't come with conditions or compromises. A love that doesn't break your heart while promising to fix it. I know it hurts to hear this. I know it feels like a betrayal, not just of your trust, but of the love you've given so freely. But this pain is not your punishment. It's your awakening. It's your spirit calling you back to yourself, reminding you that you are not here to beg for what should be freely given. You are not here to fight for a place in someone's heart. You are here to be loved fully, fiercely, faithfully. So what do you do now? How do you move forward when your heart is tangled in this love, when your soul is aching for clarity? You start by listening to the truth that's already inside you. You start by honoring the voice that's been whispering to you all along. You don't have to force answers. You don't have to chase him or confront him or demand that he choose. You just have to choose yourself. That doesn't mean you have to walk away today. It doesn't mean you have to close your heart to him forever. But it does mean you have to stop waiting for him to decide your worth. It means you have to stop pouring your energy into a love that's not giving you peace. It means you have to set boundaries, not to punish him, but to protect yourself. You deserve clarity. You deserve honesty. You deserve a love that doesn't make you feel like you're competing for it. If he's the man heaven has for you, he will rise to meet you. He will let go of the other woman, and not because you asked him to, but because he knows you're worth it. He will face his fears, his past, his wounds, and he will choose the path that leads to you. But if he doesn't, my child, that's not a reflection of you. It's a reflection of where he is in his journey. And you cannot walk that journey for him. You cannot carry his burdens or heal his wounds or make his choices. All you can do is love him and love yourself enough to know when to let go. Letting go doesn't mean giving up. It doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you trust that what's meant for you will find you. It means you believe that heaven has a plan bigger than this moment, bigger than this pain, bigger than this man. It means you have faith that the love you deserve is waiting for you, whether it's with him or someone else. And that faith, my child, is what will carry you through this. You've been strong for so long. You've carried this love with grace, with patience, with hope. But strength isn't just about holding on, it's also about knowing when to let go. It's about trusting that you are enough, just as you are. It's about believing that you don't have to fight for what's yours. What's meant for you will come without struggle, without secrecy, without sorrow. So take a deep breath, my beautiful soul. Let the tears fall if they need to. Let the questions come if they must. But don't let them define you. You are not defined by his choices, his confusion, his hesitation. You are defined by the light within you, the love you carry, the purpose you were created for. And that purpose is too big, too sacred, to be dimmed by someone who can't see your worth. This is your moment to choose yourself. To step back and let the truth unfold. To trust that the answers are coming, and when they do, they will bring peace. You don't have to force them. You don't have to fight for them. You just have to be still and listen to the voice of heaven guiding you. You are not alone in this. Your angels are with you. Your prayers are heard. Your heart is seen. And when the time comes, you will know what to do. You will know whether to stay or walk away. You will know because the truth will be clear, and it will set you free. Free to love without fear. Free to be chosen without competition. Free to be the woman you were created to be, loved, cherished, whole. He loves you, my child. But love, without truth, is a cage. And heaven is calling you to freedom. So claim this message if it speaks to your heart. share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let the truth break chains. Let the light lead you home. My child, as you stand at this crossroads, let the weight of this moment settle gently upon you, not as a burden, but as a call to your own liberation. The truth I've shared is not meant to break you, but to build you into the fullness of who you were created to be. You've carried this love with the heart so open, so generous, that it has touched the heavens. Your tears, your prayers, your quiet strength, they've all been seen, and they've all been honored. Now, it's time to honor yourself. This is not the end of your story, but a turning point, a moment where you choose to step into the light of your own worth, trusting that the path ahead is being prepared by hands far greater than your own. The love you seek, the love you deserve, is not a distant dream, it's a promise written in the stars, waiting for you to claim it with courage and faith. This journey has tested you, hasn't it? It's stretched your heart, pulled at your spirit, made you question the very essence of who you are. But let me remind you, you are not defined by the choices of another. You are not diminished by someone else's indecision. Your worth is not a negotiation, it's a truth, etched into the core of your being by the one who made you. You are a masterpiece, a soul crafted with purpose, destined for a love that reflects the divine spark within you. The pain you feel now, the ache that lingers in your chest, is not a sign of defeat. It's a sign of life, of a heart that loves fiercely, of a spirit that dares to hope even in the face of uncertainty. That's not weakness, my child, that's power. As you move forward, know that you don't have to have all the answers today. You don't have to solve the mystery of his heart or untangle the knots of his choices. Your job is not to fix him, to save him, or to make him see what he's not ready to see. Your job is to love yourself as fiercely as you've loved him. Your job is to protect your peace, to guard your heart, to walk in the truth that you are enough. You don't need to compete for a place in anyone's life. You don't need to prove your worth to someone who can't see it. You are already chosen by heaven, by the angels who surround you, by the God who formed you with intention. And that is enough. What comes next is up to you. You can choose to stay, to give him time, to pray for his healing, to hold space for the possibility of change. But if you stay, do it with eyes wide open. Do it with boundaries that honor your worth. Do it with a heart that refuses to settle for less than you deserve. Or you can choose to walk away, not in anger, not in bitterness, but in faith that what's meant for you will find you. Either choice is yours, and neither makes you less. What matters is that you choose from a place of truth, from a place of love for yourself, from a place of trust that heaven is guiding your steps. If he is the man meant for you, he will rise. He will face his shadows, cut the ties that bind him to the past, and come to you with a heart that's whole. He will choose you not because you demanded it, but because he sees you for who you are, a gift, a blessing, a light that he cannot bear to lose. But if he doesn't, my child, let that be your clarity. Let that be your freedom. Let that be the moment you release what's not yours to carry and step into the love that's waiting for you. That love might come from another, or it might come from within, as you rediscover the beauty of your own soul. Either way, it will be a love that lifts you, that honors you, that sees you without shadows,